Hey, hello. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at a game called Ark of Charon, or Charon. At least I know it's a K, not CH. It's a really interesting game. I've put some hours into it to kind of prepare myself for this recording. And you can play in normal mode, but you can also, for example, change the mode to the new one, which is actually the roguelike mode. Technically, it's not a roguelike. I don't want to go into too much of the detail, but it should be called a roguelite with a T mode, because there is you keep your progression. If you die, then basically you keep some of your progression from the previous playthrough. So that's basically the definition of a roguelite. Let's get into it. So I put about an hour into it, I think, and yeah, I really like it. We'll just call it Rose. So you can see that, because normally when you die and you come back on this screen, you would have some points that you can devote and spend on improvements for your next playthrough. Your journey to the nursery begins now. Good luck. There once was a giant tree that touched the sky. This great tree, known as the World Tree, nurtured all life. But one day, the World Tree withered. Darkness poured from the withered World Tree, taking the form of monsters and consuming the world. And thus life vanished from the world. After many years passed, a new sapling sprouted to watch over the next world. My very own World Tree. Now rise. Let's head for the nursery to begin a new world. Okay, when the World Tree disappeared, the world was engulfed in darkness. All life was extinguished. Now, as the caretaker of the new World Tree, must guide the sapling. Your journey awaits. Collect resources, defeat enemies, and safely reach the nursery. Okay. Let's quickly pause it. You're going to immediately see a lot of similarities with Oxygen not included. If you're familiar with that game, you'll right away pick up on that. But basically, the goal is to harvest resources, build up structures, build up crafting benches. It's just like any other kind of quote-unquote survival-based building game. We just have to make sure that we prepare ourselves for a potential attack at some point in the future. And I'll go over the tooltips. So from now on, you will get your golems to gather resources and construct buildings as you embark on a journey with the World Tree sapling. The back of the World Tree sapling serves as the living space for your golems. While the size of the back remains fixed, you can expand the living space by stacking blocks. However, when you set out on your journey, any items or golems not on the living space will be left behind and lost forever. Because we are basically a moving base. It's really important, because where you see the stone structure here, that is basically what is going to move to the next section. So anything not on this structure when we start moving is gone and lost forever. Basic controls, it's self-explanatory. Golem actions. Golems can reach up to 4 tiles high when mining or building. They can also jump over small gaps 1 tile wide and climb or descend steps up to 2 tiles high. Knowing how your golems move will help you use them more efficiently. Okay. We don't have any offensive structures. We have no light source. This is kind of what they advise for you to do in the beginning. So we have 3 golems. I'm just going to give them some work to do. We're going to do some mining. Get down here. And let's get down here. And you can also drag. So let's do this. And let's do this. So that's a lot of mining. We want to have a storage zone. But first, we want to build some sort of cover, a house. It's very interesting because you can kind of see through the house. So you can walk in front of it, and it's kind of difficult to explain, to be honest. We probably want to do a 6x5. So I'm going to put that here-ish. Let's put it that way. And then I will also put up a storage zone. We want to store stuff about here. You can always change that later. There's no rush with this. So you can see some commands here like harvest, demolish, repair, remove, delete zone. It's very, very similar. You must have seen these type of games before. Okay, let's press play. We're going to start digging. I want to make sure that I put some ladders down here. Yeah, it is fine. Okay, so we're building some ladders down. We're going to get some resources. In the meantime, let's look at some other stuff here. You have a technology that will unlock as you gain experience. You will get a technology point, and then you can choose the direction you want to go in. Again, very self-explanatory. You can change priorities. We have somebody who's really good at construction, so that is going to be the top priority. For now, repairing is not necessary until we're under attack. Mining is top priority for that one. And transporting is top priority for that one. We do want to have some cooking going on. So let's see what is the best one. Mining we basically do almost virtually non-stop. I'm going to do different. I'm going to do cooking top priority for him. And production, the crafting. I'll do this like that for now. We'll figure it out. So they store in boxes and they can hold 10 items each. This will build up. Because that's also the point of the whole game. You want to build up. Because this stays the same. This is not going to expand as you go through the levels or the zones, so to speak. But you really want to build upwards. So you're going to build towers and stuff. I've not played it that far. But it's very, very interesting. It's an interesting concept. Right now, I just want to make sure that we survive and live. So we don't have the resources for this just yet. It needs 19 items of wood. We only have 3 so far. So they don't automatically drop it off here. They will drop it off here, and then somebody who's going to be constructing, he will pick that up. That's going to be the yellow one. I don't know who the yellow one is. Is that the yellow one? So he's probably going to pick this up now. There we go. You can kind of zoom in. I think this probably means lack of resources. Kind of makes sense, right? So I can do double speed for a moment. So also at some point you can actually start cooking. This is the crafting bench. I'm going to hold off on that. I really want to focus on this structure first. And you usually have about, I think, 5 or 6 days before you get attacked by kind of, well, I don't know what type of creatures they are. Darkness, I guess. The darkness. We also want to harvest. I completely forgot about that. Because you do have to eat. We have a little bit of a supply of apples, but that's not going to last long. You can see that the apple tree is not fully grown yet. It's at 71%, so we're going to skip that. We have some lettuce. The thing is, you have only 3 golems, and you have to do stuff and prepare yourself for an attack. And it's not stressful, but you kind of have to fine-tune everything, because right now we really have nobody really set for harvesting. So we have, who's actually harvesting? Let's see who's harvesting. Is it the yellow one again? Because he doesn't have anything to construct right now, the resources are not available, and there's nothing to produce. So that is why he's going for the harvesting. Also, you can see here how much do you have stockpiled and how much is laying in your zone that you have not picked up yet. So we have 2 lettuces, for example, that are laying around. Well, they're actually eaten already. Oh, they have been carried here. There you go. So you can see that, for example, there's a piece of wood somewhere that is not part of our official resource stock. What do you want to call it? The depot. So, okay, there's a little tooltip for darkness. In this world, darkness prevails at night. Hey, underground or in unlit areas when there's no light. In darkness, plant growth stops and it also negatively affects your golems. So you can build stuff which is actually advisable. You can find it on the energy. You build a torch. Kind of see the light it's going to give. I'll put one here. And I'm going to put one here. They require 2 wood each. So they require 2 wood each. And you can also put one here. Whenever the house is ready, I can put a wall torch there. So how are we doing? We have 18 out of 19. Perfect. I think is he getting the last one? No. So right now it's just a matter of gathering resources and getting your structures up. And preparing for that attack. That's basically the plan. I placed the torch here in the stone, so that means that they automatically have to dig out that spot in order to put that torch down. Okay, so we're building this up. Nice. It's difficult to explain because you can see what the house looks like. It's like a transparent view in there, you know. Difficult to explain, but let's put a cooking pot up. It's right there, and the basic work table. We'll put that right next to it. And you have some overlays here, so you can actually see how the light is at night for you. Well, right now it's daytime, so this is all lit up, but this really helps at night. So you can kind of see under here that we will have light. We'll have light over here. You can produce items by consuming materials at production facilities. To produce an item, select the production facility and open the production line. From the production line, you can select the item you want to make and see the quantity and materials to be used. We have a cooking pot, so I can set up a production line. The only thing we can cook right now is everything soup. And you can then select, do you want to make it a number of times, or do you want to have a certain stockpile? I want to keep it stocked at 10 units. And we can make everything soup from everything. I think that's why they call it everything soup. So I click OK, because these buttons takes a while before you see them, but yeah, I have to click OK. So now we have this production line. And I can close out of there and let me get the filter away. And I think we have somebody set up for cooking. It's the one that transports, so that's fine. Then we want to have a wall torch here. There we go. Because they walk faster and they work faster in the light. Kind of logical, right? Okay, so we have this home here, and you can actually build on top of here. So you can, that's the whole plan. You want to expand up. So if we survive this first level, then we will take this to the next level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that we have a nice little ladder here, where we can go up. Oh, that was actually too much. Let's cancel that one, because we want to build a wooden tile there. Right there. What you can also see is the strength of the building, the bearing strength. So right now, because this is wood, it's not super safe. It's kind of like caution. But you can also see that go in this direction. I want to make sure that everything is at least yellowish, because I honestly don't know how far you can build out. And I assume that you cannot build out over here, or if we leave, that will then be demolished automatically. I don't think you can trick the game like that, because you have to stay above this stone. This cute little hatch for us to get up there. So we are gonna eventually place some offensive structures up there, some catapults. And we put that behind the defensive wooden barricade, or defensive wall here. So this all requires wood. So that's what I said. You basically have somebody mining almost the whole time. This is wood, by the way. These are the roots of trees and stuff like that, so that is wood. This is stone. I haven't played it beyond those two resources yet. The other thing that is fun is also you can relocate stuff. So you can relocate this the moment you go to an area that is that needs more light. Like right now, for example, I can relocate this to here. Kind of want to keep it under the ladder. Just give him that boost. And this is fine because it will speed up here. I don't want to put another one down. We just need the wood and we need to get going with our offensive items. Okay. We have 4 soupies made, so he'll keep going until we have at least a stockpile of 10. Let's put down some offensive items, some ballistas. I don't want to build on here. I'm not sure if that works actually. Can that hatch still open up? We'll find out, I guess. I mean, can it still open up if that structure is on there? And as far as I know, the attack will always come from this side. So that's why the ballista kind of automatically aimed at that direction. Offensive structures will automatically attack if loaded with ammunition. Attacking from high up will net you a bonus. You can also control them manually as well. Select the structure, click manual. Ammunition will not be consumed. It's just a little pain in the butt to do, to be honest. We found rock. This is something that we cannot get past. That is this here, actually. Rock. We don't have the equipment yet to dig through this, so it kind of blocks your path sometimes a little bit. For the rest, it's not relevant information at this stage. It just can block your path. So we're getting a lot of wood here. We have 11 stone. That's really not much. Because at some point we do want to get more stone. Well, we are mining there. Let me cancel that. And then I'm going to relocate this light here. And put it here. Not sure how long it takes to be relocated. Like this, yeah, okay. Okay, he's building that one. Let's see if we can get still through the hatch. Ah, looks like we can. Okay. Oh, that goes pretty fast. It goes pretty fast. Perfect. We want to harvest more. Yeah, we're running out of food here. Maybe I should... Let's see what the cook is doing. Cooking is transporting. We should probably harvest first. Do it this way. So this is good. This is good. Oh, the wrong one. There we go. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's good to know. You want at least 3 of these. That's why they suggest build 3 offensive structures. We already have those 3. I will put a 4th or maybe a 5th down. The more the merrier, right? So the game also has a normal mode, which I haven't played. I prefer roguelite. I think it's pretty cool. Should I harvest here? Now, sometimes if you want to, you can also prioritize stuff. Let's prioritize that. The reason why I'm doing that now is because it's almost nighttime though. I should have done that sooner, because then you could literally make sure that during the day when you have the light here, that they harvest everything. I should have done that sooner. Because now when it's dark, you should simply focus on your mining again. Because we don't have any lights here, no torches or anything. And yes, the moment you prioritize anything, it's absolute top priority. They will drop this for now. You can also see that in the amount of arrows, right? It's 3 arrows up, or what is it, 3 or 4? It's absolute top priority. They will do that first before anything else. So I should have done that during the day, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, I can't complain. We have 3 structures. What I can also do is we have a technology point available. And then there's several options. You can focus on energy stuff, farming, if you want to grow food, cooking, different recipes, wood stone processing, so you can upgrade your buildings, metal processing, so you can get some silos. Then you have here weapons. You can upgrade to more advanced weaponry or modern weapons. Rocket launcher, really? You need electricity for this. Advanced weapons, and yeah, it does a lot of stuff. What I did in my test is I just go to upgrading. Let's see, we already have this. I'm going to go to stone, because eventually you want to build up. So the great thing is with stone, and that's going to show it here, tiles, pillars, and rooms can be replaced. Replacement building allows you to construct new structures on a square that already has a building without demolishing the existing one. And I think that is really brilliant. So it kind of shows it here, that if you have a wooden pillar, you can just replace it with stone without having to demolish the structure or having to worry about it collapsing. And that's basically what we want to do, because you have to build up. So the bearing, if you would build on top of here, you can already see that. It's carrying a lot of weight already. And this is wood, so you don't want to keep building wood on top of wood. See, the lower levels are going to be, right now for us, it's going to be stone, and we're going to build some wood on top of there. And that's how you work your way up. I think the next level is concrete, I think. Cement, there you go. And then you have, yeah, look at this. So yeah, this is it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, how are we doing? Did we harvest everything, guys? Are you just picking everything up? Perfect. We're having food. No, this is great. I don't think we're constructing anything right now, but what I do want to set up is in a production line for the crafting bench. Make at least some bolts. I want to keep stocked. Let's do 100. You need 2 wood for 10 ballista bolt. Okay. In the beginning I didn't see the OK button. It doesn't really stand out for me. I think they probably should do something like a little border around this, because sometimes when you hover over the dark here, you don't see it. Okay, we got it to work. So far so good. And this is the core of the world tree. This is what you have to protect at all costs. The moment this is damaged, destroyed, your playthrough is over. So in a roguelite you can play again, and you will keep some of the progression that you had from before. Oh, the dark storm is already approaching. Oh boy. Okay. So in that case I'm going to build another ballista. We have the wood. We're crafting the bolts, so that's good. So I think this is kind of the border, see that? I don't think I can dig past this section. So as far as I know, there's no way to increase the skill of your golems, I think. we have unused technology points. Oh, can do another one? In that case, I want to try the stone buildings. And see if we have a stone building, for example. See, I could put that here, I think. Let's try this. I'm gonna need 19 stones. We have that. Because that will make this structure stronger in case it gets attacked by the darkness. The core. The core of the world is a fixed object at the very center of the world tree sapling's back. The core has a durability value, and if it reaches 0, the core will be destroyed, resulting in a game over. So durability slowly recovers over time. Additionally, a soul gauge accumulates as you defeat enemies, and once it's full, you will acquire a soul, and the acquired souls are used to create new golems. So you have to protect this at all costs, and you're going to get more golems, and they will come out of this, portal. Kind of similar to oxygen not included. Yeah, we're way too busy to harvest this right now. We have enough food to get through this first phase, I think. And let's make sure that we keep mining at all costs. I'm not sure what this is. There's some... I don't know what that is. I think there might be items that can upgrade certain things, maybe? I honestly... Of course it's like sparkling, like, hey, get me. But I don't know what it does. I believe I read something about that. It could be an artifact that gives you a bonus or something. So we have 4 completely loaded ballistae. Ballistae. So we're making sure we're cooking. Because at some point we're going to start moving. And while we're moving, and I'm not going to do it now, I'm probably going to sit out this attack, to be honest. But, well, I don't know yet. We have a lot of wood. We're doing really well. But while you're moving, you better have your resources on you, because at that moment mining stops. You can't get any resources anymore. So you have to make sure that you have enough wood, for example, for your ballista pools to survive your trip. So this has been upgraded. So now you can see the bearing. This is already looking a lot better now, because this is a stone structure. And you can actually upgrade that as well. The stone barricade. Can I put it on top of here? Unfortunately I can't. I'm going to leave this be then. But I can make stone ladders here. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm going to leave this the way it is. I'm happy with what I got. Because the attack will come from this side, so nothing should be able to get past us and start shooting there. I can actually do another ballista. It fits right on top. Perfect. And you can see the range of these things. Because that's where the darkness will come from. From the northeast. Do we want to get some more? We probably, well, we can. Why not? Probably want to do it in the lit area here. I'm not sure if I can dig this. No, I don't want to dig that. To cancel. I honestly don't know if there's hotkeys. I don't see anything about hotkeys. This probably is. Key configuration, okay. I won't bother right now, I'll just click. We have enough apples, we have lettuce, we've got some food going, we've got some wood. Let's stockpile on that because they need to be replenished. So right now we have 49, we want to get more. So we're kind of working on that. Let's do that. Oh, and the storm is starting. So that basically means I cancel all the mining activity. So Can I prioritize? Oh, they already picked everything up. Brilliant. While you're in the storm, your structures and golems will take damage. You can already see that. So even though you don't get attacked right away, you take damage. The creatures will attack at some point. So what I can do is I can just drag the repair button over here and that will repair. And that requires resources. So we're kind of, honestly, we're kind of low on wood though. We're kind of low on wood. So what you can do now is you can begin your journey. Because the game advises you to be on your way, so you can go to a different zone. And while you're traveling over there, you can, you will be attacked. So, let's see. Open the world map. Let's make a journey. So you can see the resources at that spot, how long it takes to travel there. This is 0.6. 0.6 days. I'm gonna go here. Set destination. And now you have to make sure that all your golems are on this platform. Okay, so now we're gonna leave. So you can see that we're gonna go with this this sapling or whatever this is called. But you're gonna get attacked. Repairs, yeah, we can just repair buildings, it's self-explanatory. But the longer this attack takes, the more you're gonna run through your resources because all these buildings are taking damage. And I wish I had some more wood, but hopefully we'll be okay. So the moment they're in range, we'll automatically start shooting. So I can control this one manual. And then it doesn't take ammunition, so that might actually save me some wood. You see the blue bar? The moment the blue bar is gone, I can shoot again. Okay. I'm not sure how to drop this now. Okay. Because I want to repair, I just drag the repair button over here. You can see the distance that we have to travel before we will settle. You can create a new golem, and you can actually do that while being attacked. So we can click on here. Hold on. Hold on. I thought, okay, here it is. These golems are stored, these souls are stored in the core of the world tree. It should let me click. Oh, I'm in repair mode, okay, hold on. There we go, spawn golem. And we have somebody who does an insect soul. So we can select this one and spawn. So we have 4 helpers now. We did need more wood though, so this is kind of tricky. Can we create another one? No. No, right? Well, we can apparently. Another one? So now we have 5 golems, which is great, but we don't really have much to do for them right now. Monsters are approaching. We don't really have a lot of spare ballista bolts, so this is kind of going to be like a tense moment here. We're getting close though. We're getting close. I should probably go in manual mode. The attack is over. Okay. So we survived the first attack, and now we arrived at the spot. And now we dug in. And now we can rinse, repeat, but now we have that progress. So let's build some ladders. We're gonna dig down here. We're gonna dig down here. Do some mining. Okay, so now we have 2 more golems. So we can set up some priorities again. And these are actually good at farming and harvesting. Well, we don't do any farming yet. I didn't go in that direction with the technology tree. So harvesting. Let's do harvesting and transport for these guys. I can take the... Well, this guy's actually good at transport. I can take harvesting away from this guy. And let's do transport. Harvesting... Cooking. And why not harvesting... I should click. I should really click. Okay, that makes more sense. And then harvesting production. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it here. So let me pause it. So we survived the first phase, and now we simply build upon that. So the thing is that if we had not survived the first phase, because it's a roguelite, we would keep some of our progression and take it to the next playthrough, the next chance of beating the game. So at some point, we very likely won't be able to survive. It's part of roguelite. You know, at some point you're gonna die no matter what you do. You know, no matter how hard you try, it's just... You try to postpone the inevitable. That's basically roguelite. Alright guys, I will at least do another episode on this because I really enjoy the game. I hope you guys will be there to watch that one. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye bye.